Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites, where I have new videos every week, generally on Tuesdays and Fridays now at noon Central Time. Today, we are going to jump into a goodie box from Planner Perfect of all new items that are just recently launched or launching very soon. And I want to share more unboxings with you guys, so here we go. This is exactly how it came. Yes, I did take everything out and look at it because I shared that peek on Instagram. But this is how your box comes. It was just settled in there more safely with this stuffing around it. But we are going to jump right in. These are planner charms. This is one of her new tumblers. And then we have always the fun Write a Better Story little card. And then we have some of her bigger spiral notebooks and her smaller ones. We are going to move all this aside and jump into all this. We are going to unbox the tumbler first. If you guys know me, you know I am a diehard Owala water bottle fan. If you don't know about Owala water bottles, I've shared about them on Instagram, and I do have a highlight bubble all about them. So when they offered to send me this tumbler, I was like, well, I would love to try it, but I am a diehard Owala bottle fan. But I think if you are a Stanley fan, you would love this. I do have a Stanley, which someone has gifted to me, and I compared like the feel of this to it, and this feels quality, you guys. Now, I have not tried out if it will fit in my van, but I can almost 100% say it would because I can tell from the bottom. And honestly, I saw her video of this, of Jenny sharing the colors that this comes in her video. I'm so glad. I love the white. I'm so glad I got the white. I love her daisy on it. Like, that is her artwork. You're repping Planner Perfect. But I am going to try this out this summer for sure. And I will keep you guys updated on Instagram what I think of the quality. But as far as the look of it, and it comes with your straw right here, which feels very substantial to me. As far as the look of it and the feel of it in hand and the handle, I am impressed. So I think they used a really quality cup here to put the Planner Perfect emblem on. So if you are looking for a new mug for this summer to keep your beverages cold and to mix your fun summer drinks in, then I would go for this if you love a tumbler. To be honest, I like the look of this much better than a Stanley. I don't love the big Stanley name brand on there, but that's just me. So I'd much rather have it say Planner Perfect with a beautiful daisy on it. Okay, so that is our tumbler. You guys, let's do the charms next because these are just beautiful. And then I'm going to have to grab a Planner Perfect leather to be able to share with you. And I did not mention, for anybody new here, I will link down below. I have a whole Planner Perfect playlist about how I have used the Planner Perfect planners and journals in the past, and how all the different ways. I've used them in so many different ways. You know what? Pretty much, you guys, the plan books are open for you to use however they work for you. Even if you use a plan book for journaling or memory keeping, like I have so many times, or daily gratitudes or daily prayers. You guys know I love Planner Perfect. The joy that the monthly sub box brings to me when it comes is really never diminished. Even though I've been in it now in June, you guys, it will be mark 4 years in June. I cannot believe that, honestly. I remember when I first found her and started watching all her videos, and I remember Tara and I both started talking about it, and I think we both made our first orders within like the same month, and we've been using it just about the same amount of time. So I have a whole Planner Perfect playlist if you want to get ideas and see how I've used mine. If you are like, what is Planner Perfect, Amanda? I have a Planner Perfect 101 video, which I will also link down below separately from the playlist. And then I have a whole video on her leathers also up there if you have questions on that. All her nice monthly plan books come in these linen bags, which you can save and reuse. I always do. They are way too nice to just toss. They also make her plan book bags would make good like Advent bags for your kids to open each day of Advent with something in it, something to do or a treat. But let's take a look at these charms. These are all in the large size. We have Mr. Owl, and hers are very thick. She has a small and a large size, and you can see the thickness of it, how substantial the hook on it. And you guys, even though I am not using my leathers most of the time, I know it's a shame because they're beautiful. But I'm such a practical person. Whatever's working for me in my life right now, I go with. And at some point, I'll use the leathers again. So even though I'm not using my leathers to hook these on, but I will show you how they hook on, they bring me joy because I hang them on my bulletin board. I will get a little video clip of that and insert it in here. I actually put these on paper clips and with little magnets, hang them on the bottom of the magnet strip of my bulletin board. So this is an Erin Condren magnet board that I have here hanging right by my desk. And on the bottom of the Erin Condren magnet board, you can choose if you put a magnet strip or a bulletin board strip, and you can change those out. They just slide on and off. So I have a magnet strip on this side, and how I have hooked these Planner Perfect charms is just with a gold paper clip, and this is an Erin Condren magnet, which I don't know if they still sell on their site. It was used to be under this magnet board section, but with them hanging right here, I get a really good view of them. I love Mr. Duck because I do have a duck pond near my house that I really never walk near in the winter. It's something weird. I don't crave it in the winter generally, but I crave it in the summer. Probably because walking near the water is cooling. You know, it's cooling to you. Mr. Fox, look at him. This reminds me of my nephew who loves foxes and of Molly because it's her son and we love the fall. Mr. Owl reminds me of the fall too, even though he looks really festive with fun colors. And then I just love this new daisy. I don't know exactly the name of it online. It is so happy, springy, summery. I love the fuchsia color in there. Beautiful. And then this, I like to think of them as peonies. I don't know if they are peonies, but this is one of my favorite artwork from Jenny. And so I also chose this one. This box was gifted to me by Planner Perfect to be able to share with you guys, and they let me choose what was in it. And that was so fun, you guys. When Jenny reached out and asked if I would like some of the new stuff to pick out some of it to share, I'm like, yes, please. I just grabbed 3 of my leathers. This is an A5. These 2 are wides. These are all in my leathers videos, leather comparison video. I have like 5 different kinds of leather and different insides out and about or everyday organize. That's all my leathers video in my Planner Perfect playlist down there. But this is the A5 size. This is the only A5 one I have in marigold. I love this color. But let's just see. This is just to show you what the charms might look like hooked on if you have the Planner Perfect leather, or if you have any TN, or if you are planning to purchase the Planner Perfect leather. They are made to hook on your leather here. And imagine this full with books, you guys, and this cute little owl dude on there. I mean, you guys, they're so much better in person. I see Jenny share all this in videos and you think, well, yeah, that's cute. But really, and I say this about the Planner Perfect box every month too, the box is just so much better in person, the subscription box, than when she shares it like in a video. It can't come across in a video. There is your daisy or Gerber daisy or whatever kind of flower we're calling it. Look how good the duck would look on here. Oh my goodness, the duck, Mr. Duck. He goes with marigold, but they could go with so many. Any of them could go with any of them. And your little charms are just on there. You could also use them on a keychain, you guys. You could hang them on a bulletin board like I do next to my desk so that they can bring you joy all year, and then just grab the ones when you're using them, you know, a different one each month. So she has different charms for every season. The only charms I had were some fall ones, which you will see as I shared my bulletin board here. I had a pumpkin, a scarecrow, and the apples. I love fall. But I love all of these too. So these are going to be a fun addition. Okay, now these are brand new products, which I have never tried from Planner Perfect. You know, I've used her TNs, her plan books in size wide and size A5 for years. Her plan books and her journals. But I have never, and I'm going to go ahead and take the tag off. Everything is protected so well and done so well. But this is my first time to ever touch a notebook of hers in my hand. So let me explain what it feels like. The outside is coated. It's a very, very thick cardstock. It's coated, so if you get water on it, it's going to slough off. I love this small just, it looks like brass to me, wire O. And then every page is perforated. So if you would like to tear it out, you can. It is light gray lines and like a ruled page, like makes me think of school, which I actually... I like the thought of that. So because of the perforation, obviously some of the pages stick together at first, and you'll probably have to pull them apart as you write on them. It looks like they naturally separate back here better. I guess at some points they do have a little sticking because of the perforation, but it looks like your pages will tear out so easily because of that. We're going to do some pen testing in these. Don't worry. Her paper is listed as 24-pound journaling weight paper. And I believe that's the same weight that is in her, that's listed, that is in her traveler's notebooks. But do not be deceived. This paper does not feel the same as the traveler's notebooks. This paper is smooth. It does not have tooth to it. And it doesn't feel at all like the traveler's notebooks. It feels a little bit thinner to me, but that's just probably because it's completely different paper. It could still be the same weight, because we know different paper the same way can feel different. Let's look at all the covers and then we'll do a pen test. This size, this is A5 size, I believe. It looks exactly like an A5. Would be so perfect for my daily list notebook. You guys know I like to use a notebook just about this size. For my daily list, I'm gonna have to cut this one off because I got it all tangled up. And this is your Gerber daisies. Really beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and unwrap the rest of these, and then I'll show the covers. You guys, the way these are wrapped and packaged, they would make absolutely stunning gifts. If you have someone who loves notebooks or journals, if it's their birthday, if it's Mother's Day, you know, any special day in their life, or they're just going through a hard time, but they love to journal things out, or they just love notebooks to keep lists in and grocery lists, daily lists, these would make amazing gifts. So keep that in mind because of the quality and the beautiful artwork on them that is so unique. You can't go and pick it up anywhere else. You can't go to Target and get a notebook like this with Jenny's artwork. So big is the same hard cardstock, very smooth cover with a coating on it, very light and portable weight. And the same paper in the big notebooks. It is a light gray lined. It looks like a wide ruled. There will be some sticking points where the perforation is, and you'll have to just pull that apart. But it is beautiful. Just to make your like weekly lists or notes or do your morning pages in here would feel so special. And I brought some of my favorite pens along, you guys, for pen testing. So let's do some of that. We're going to try a Pilot Precise V5, a Pentel Energel 07, a Friction, one of my new very favorite pens, Right Tech, another Right Tech, a different one, a Sarasa, and those are definitely a lot of my favorite pens right now. We're going to jump in and then we will see how it comes out. Actually, let's go to the last page because if I'm going to tear it out, I would rather have it be there. Can you feel how special these notebooks are to me already? That like, I want to think about this. So let's do it. All right, there's all my pens and I added in 2 highlighters, one really dark one, a really dark Erin Condren dual tip marker on the thick end, and a Papermate flare right there so that we could see. And as you can see, look how well that paper handles everything. Nothing bleeding through. You can barely even see that the page was written on, to be honest. I'm actually really, really impressed with that. And it took all the pen really well. It felt so well writing on it. So if you want a luxurious notebook writing experience, I cannot recommend these enough. I can already tell, even though I haven't gotten a chance to use one daily yet. Look at that hydrangea. It's carried on to the back cover. Absolutely stunning. Then I have my little lovebirds here. I'm not sure what they call them. I'm making up my own titles. That's what the back of the lovebird looks like. And the inside is just your off-white right there and white paper with the light gray lines. And then this one, Write a Better Story. I love her signature daisy on the really pale pink. It's just beautiful. Oh, I was meant to show you the back. Look at that. I love it. Okay, let's look at the small ones. Definitely next time I go into a daily list notebook, I am going to grab one of these to try out. Although they almost feel too special for just a daily list, but I use my Planner Perfect traveler's notebooks for daily lists and it makes my days more special. So these could definitely be for a daily list too. or my grocery notebook, but I would more likely use it for a daily list because I would get more enjoyment out of it than my grocery notebook. So here is your little, I call it the March bird because I know this cover was made in March. It says love, possibility, my dreams for today, trust the mess. It's like a collage. I love it. It's got the birdie and lots of collage elements in there. And then we have like the Gerber daisies, which just scream like summer to me, like blue skies, summer, beautiful, happy. And then I think they call them crazy daisies or something because they're just all over, but that screams spring to me. I love it. So that was my new haul from Planner Perfect. I will definitely keep you guys updated on Instagram as I use these notebooks. I could not be more excited because you guys know one of my very favorite things in the entire planner world is notebooks. Notebooks and journals because they never expire. They don't outdate. You can use them anytime you want for anything and you don't even have to fill one up. You can put it back on your shelf and then you can reuse it for something else. At least if you're like me, you're not type A. That totally works. I absolutely love my little charms. Let me grab these down here. And I will be setting all those up very soon on my bulletin board. And this also makes me just like want to use a leather just to put a charm on it, right? And the beautiful Tumbler cup. So let me know what you think about these new products. I forgot to mention anywhere in this video, I think that I have a 20% off discount code for Planner Perfect. My 20% off discount code for Planner Perfect is Amanda20. You can use it only one time though. So think about it. You can load up your cart with as much as you want and use Amanda20 for 20% off your entire cart. Or you can use it on one subscription box. It excludes leathers, but is good on everything else. You can use it on everything else, everything I've shared today. I will link you down there to the Planner Perfect website and to my Planner Perfect playlist if you want to learn more about her company. If this intrigues you because she has a whole traveler's notebook system. She actually plans by scripting. It's a whole different kind of system, mindset, but you can use her notebooks, her planners, her traveler's notebooks for any way for planning or journaling that you wish. But I do love her videos on YouTube that teach you the scripting method. Also coming up, I plan to do a big Planner Perfect video since I'm coming up on like near 4, this year in June will be like 4 years of using Planner Perfect. I'm going to pull out all the books I've used. No, I won't be able to share them all in one video, but I'm going to share some of my favorite ways that I've used the books over the years and like some of my favorite covers. And so just go through the old books and see how I've used them and look at some of the old covers and just chat about them. So I am going to be putting together that Planner Perfect video very soon. That has been a long time coming of one that I've wanted to do. All right, guys, take care of yourselves so you can take care of others. Thank you for being here with me, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.